Hi Libra, Sun, Moon, Ascendant, or Venus. This is Dane, and I'm going to be doing your July 1st to the 15th, 2022 money and career reading for you. Now I ask if this reading resonates with you, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. If you're interested in any of the cards that I'm using, they will all be listed in the description box below. Now, before we begin this reading, I would like to start with a warning. Please do not be scammed by anybody pretending to be me, contacting you, saying that they will give you a reading, saying that they need money from you, anything like that at all. That is not me. I will not be contacting you for any reason. Please do not be scammed. Now, with that being said, let us clear the energy space, raising our own energy vibration and releasing any negativity. This cleanse and meditation will be accompanied by a loud sound. So take a nice deep breath in, exhaling whenever it feels comfortable for you. Releasing all negativity from the body like storm clouds. Letting yourself feel calm, centered, and at peace as we enter into this safe and loving space. So let's see here, Libra, what energy do we need to be mindful of during this time? Angels and spirit guides. Ooh, right here. Show me clearly. This is the Six of Swords. Okay. So we need to be mindful of a new venture that we're going into. All right. This is going to be more complicated and require more than okay. So what I'm being shown here is that this requires more than what it originally described that it needed. So there is something here where it said one thing or the person said one thing. It's going to demand a lot more skill and a lot more time. I highly suggest if you charge by the hour, if you've set up rates with this, like you need to make sure that you're charging for everything, okay? Because this person darn well knew that this was going to take you more time, or darn well knew that this, this work required a lot more than they originally let you know. So just be aware of this, okay? Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly, angels and spirit guides. This is creativity. This is the sacral chakra, and there's just such a strong sense of bringing your creative energy forward. Okay, bringing your inspiration, bringing your own personal touch to things during this time. The sacral chakra is where our creative energy is held. It's where our sensual energy is held. It's bringing a beauty, a sensualness, like the erotic, but not in necessarily a sexual way. Just in a way that brings like the sensual, the beautiful, the expression to the world back. Okay, and that's going to be very exciting for you. Let's look at the tarot. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly, angels and spirit guides. Angels and spirit guides. Okay, so spirit is also just coming back to the energy to be mindful of. If you're not, if you're saying, Dane, I don't understand, what could be needing more work, it's something that somebody is asking you to do. Okay, it can be a course that you're taking, or it can be a favor that the person is asking, and it just requires so much more than what they say that they need. So just be aware of that. Yeah, just give me a minute. Yeah. So what we saw right up here, it's all spelled out right here in the first line of the cards. The Ten of Wands is being overburdened. All right. So we need to learn how to get, or we need to figure out how to get an oxen to help us carry the load. We need to stop burdening ourselves, because if that woman had all the bags put on her, right, it would be unbearable. But she has the oxen to help her. We need to have some sort of help during this time to carry what we need to carry. Now, either we figure out a way to be super organized that we can carry everything, but I actually see that as putting more stress on us, because it almost feels like if I was just better, I could do all of this. And that's not what Spirit is saying at all. Spirit is saying that there needs to be some things that we let go of and that we let other people carry during this time, because we can't do it all. We don't want to let everybody down, but we also have to remember ourselves. The Six of Swords comes forward once again. We are moving forward. We're taking a lot of knowledge. We're taking a lot of understanding, but we also feel burdened by the knowledge that we're moving forward with. It's like we've learned something that maybe we could have gone our whole lives without knowing. That would have been great, but we now have become wiser because of this. And it has come through a betrayal of trust, a betrayal of the way that we thought things were going to go. So there is something here that has kind of soured us during this time, but it has taught us a lot. So just know that that energy is coming forward very strongly. With the Four of Pentacles, mind your money during this time. Okay? Mind your money, know your worth, know your value, because again, people are going to try and take advantage of you. There's also vampiric energy that's going to try and drain you, or somebody that's going to come in that you have a soft spot for one reason or another, who's going to want help, or who's going to ask for money, or who's going to, again, just drain you. So be aware of this. It moves you to the Four of Cups. And the Four of Cups is God's source spirit, however you see the divine, the universe, handing you a gift of healing, of love, of, new opportunities coming forward. It doesn't feel like it, because we're so focused looking in one direction that we're not going to see this gift coming forward. We're not going to see this insight, really as the gift that it is. It almost feels like, are you kidding me? You're taking my attention away from this over here, and it's pulling me to this. And it's so interesting that the colors, come forward now in our next card. And it's a dream. What's being offered to us, even though we don't see it at this very moment, there's something that's building during this time, especially for a career, but also for our financial stability. That's a dream. It can be a dream job. It's what we really desire. It's what we really want. And we're going to see certain avenues opening that we hadn't thought would. But we have to trust our gut, but we also have to believe in our dream. I would highly recommend, the art of, I have the book linked in the description box below, but it's like The Law and the Promise. I'll also put in The Feeling is the Secret. They're by the same person, but it's like the art is to imagine. The art is to feel. The art is to believe, because you will be surprised at the prosperity that leads you forward. You will be surprised at how divinity is guiding you towards exactly where you need to be. It's also just being open and honest with yourself, with what you really want and where you really want to be in life, and what is your dream and what do you desire. Because with the Ten of Swords, you're facing wisdom right now. And the Ten of Swords is the darkness before the dawn. The Ten of Swords is everything that has been thrown at you, everything that has been overwhelming. And yet now it's like, okay, I see what I need, I see what I want, and I see where I need to be. And because I see all of this, because I've been through all this pain and all this hurt and all this disappointment and devastation, I now claim myself. I now claim what I want within my life. And it brings us to this place where we work with others, but we also know our own worth within a group setting. And that changes the game, Libra. It's like we're starting to balance the scales for us and say, this is what I bring to the table. This is what I'm worth. This is what I desire. This is what I need, period, and stop. And we also don't hide away in the group, like let other people boss us around. We can follow lead, most definitely, but we also know where we need to be and what we have to offer and the knowledge that we're bringing forward. So there's something here where somebody's going to try and speak over you, somebody's going to try and ignore you, but you know what you bring to the table. Do not let them make you doubt yourself. Do not let them make you feel less than. Our subconscious energy to be mindful of is the Five of Cups. It's change your mind and change your life. What we're looking at is not where our focus needs to be. What we're looking at is what it's over and it's done with, and it just becomes a drain of energy. Turn around. See the healing, beautiful love that is around you. See the compassion and the beauty and the brilliance, because there's something that divinity has waiting for you that's very much going to be a surprise, Libra, and a good surprise at that. Our subconscious chakra energy is the crown chakra, and this is spiritual awakening. We are awakening into ourselves. We are awakening into our spiritual beings, into a deeper connection, into what we want. There's going to be an awakening moment, a light bulb moment, a moment of illumination. And it's like, oh, but this is what I need, isn't it? This is where I want to be. This is what's important. And once we realize what's important, everything else starts falling into place, because we realize not what's externally important or in the moment important. It's like, no, this is deeply important for me. It brings us to our subconscious tarot message, which is the King of Pentacles. Now, we can have somebody around us, older, wiser, that gives us very good financial advice. But there's also a sense of us being much more skilled with money than we realized, embracing a prosperity, a success, a bounty that we need within our lives, and that is helping us grow, helping us expand, and helping us to become so much more than we thought we could be. There's a real sense of wealth coming in, and there's a real sense of power guiding us. There's also an authoritative manner to us during this time that we need to be aware of. If we have Aquarius energy in our charts or around us, that Aquarius energy is going to come out very strongly right now, leading us to our dreams. Dreams are intertwined with our finances. What we want, what we deeply desire, we almost feel right now that it's a pipe dream. It's like, but what I really want, I can't have. Spirit's saying, stop saying that to yourself. Stop saying it to yourself and start seeing yourself as that successful, prosperous being that you are. Okay? There is a wiser energy around you. I do see it as, it can be older, but it can just be a person with a very wise soul coming forward who has very good financial advice, or who has a very good financial head on their shoulders, and you just like talking to them. So and they like talking to you. So just be aware of this. All right, Libra. I hope this reading has resonated with you. I wish you nothing but light, love, peace, and happiness. May harmony always be with you. I am sending loving, healing energy to each and every one of you. I love you all, and stay safe. Let's end this reading with a meditation, a clearing away of negative energy, a raising of our positive energy as we embrace the power, intensity, and beauty of this time and of ourselves. So take a nice deep breath in, exhaling whenever it feels comfortable for you. May you move forward in peace and in harmony, Libra, releasing all negativity and building success, prosperity, and blessings as you move forward.